así comenzar. Se podría venir una nueva serie. Podría ser comprar el pase de temporada. Como que cojones es esto aquí. Ajuste el celular hasta que el batería se muestra con la visible. Ahí selecciona el color para tu rojo. A ver, vamos a darle. A ver, qué tal, cómo será este jueguito XD. Esta serie de juegos varía según las decisiones que tomes. La historia está personalizada a tu estilo de juego. Es como el Detroit Become Human. O sea que puede ser. Ayuntamiento a las 8:30.
Hey, what are you?
¿Qué estás? ¿Qué cojones? ¿Qué van a City of Gotham? Gotham City XD. Van a atracar el banco, creo. XD.
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? He'll bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Sí, es el banco. Creo.
Oh, Christ.
Move in.
Ese mesito parece el de el de
The hell?
Back! Get back!
Gordon,
Pero que
they're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
no es necesario.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Con los otros bichos voladores. Batman.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
Bruce, no
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. But it's made you a
Que
target.
ha puesto algunos en su contra.
And people will keep you in the
No
crosshairs
problema, de eso
until
trata
you're
esto.
shot out of the sky.
I can handle it.
Shit!
Y yo puse, hay una cualquiera.
The hell did he go?
Porque no escuché. que
Whatever
dijo
got
que
in, don't let it get out.
No lo dejes salir.
What was that? Back to back, circle up!
En círculo.
What the hell is this?
Ya las consecuencias.
I know you're trying to create a myth,
Se entiende que
but
es
be
un mito,
careful you don't
pero
turn
tengo-
into a
tengo
monster.
cuidado que no vaya a convertirse en un-
Sometimes
A veces
you
los
need
monstruos
a
son
monster.
necesarios. Obviamente.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
X. Arriba. Abajo. Oh. Arriba. Abajo. Acá. Arriba. X. Hostia, hola, virga. Ay. No, la cagué, qué mierda. Creo. Arriba.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock?
Tu mamá no te enseñó a llamar a... ¿Qué?
Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
¿Qué es gatúbela o qué mierda? Chao.
Intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you,
Los criminales
so
están
are the
empezando a
police.
tener miedo.
It's a
Los
scare
policías también.
tactic, Al.
Es una táctica
Just a
para
performance.
Es puro teatro. ¿Es gatúbela o qué madre es?
Without a scratch.
Sí, un rato.
So far,
Por ahora.
That doesn't belong to you.
Esa no
I was
te-
wondering if we'd cross
Preguntaba
paths.
cuando se
You broke the
persiguen.
law. Here
Has
I
quebrado la
am.
ley, así
Cut
que
the
se-
shit.
Ay,
The
no.
law. Don't tell me that's why you
No
do
me
all
vengas con eso
this.
que haces todo esto.
Squeeze into a suit,
Gotham
tie on a
es un
cape.
héroe, por
Most
eso
people
no
dressed
me-
up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
Qué imbécil ese man. Hola, madre.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake. Or yours.
No, por ti no puedes escapar. Habla o te suelto.
Who put you up to this? Answer me or I let go.
But you won't.
No,
You're
no.
not that kind of
Tú no
guy.
eres así. Arriba.
Bye, Bat.
Cachoto, loco. Encima que el... Gracias, y encima ese pendejo policía le da un disparo al pobre Batman.
Step out of the shadows
Salga de las
and be
pantallas.
Bruce
Es
Wayne
macho,
tonight.
sea Bruce Wayne.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Es mucho más duro.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Lo único que se queda es su familia.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Es hora de salvar a la ciudad. ¿Por qué está como pixelado? Bueno, ya no. Welcome to Gotham City. Tin, 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 tin.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would... Well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Digan hola, Bruce. Disfruten de mi vino, es caro.
Hi, Bruce.
Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support.
Claro, es que dijo...
Together, we will change Gotham.
Dile hola, Bruce. Y gente...
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle. So the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just working the night shift.
Yeah, well then you're pulling a double. No one came here tonight to see me.
¿Qué va a hacer?
See the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on. Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband
voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street. But I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right.
Of
course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall. That Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting
ratito. Y ya, ahora sí.
Frankie in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Say it all depends on the man. Sometimes you need a person who will go off script.
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
And taking out the criminals who ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
No, it's all right. You can stay.
Thanks.
Bruce?
This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. It's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
I'll take that as a no comment.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar.
¿Cómo que no lo olvidará?
Is that...
Yeah. It looks like...
Spilled some wine. It'll come out.
Stick to clear alcohols, Bruce. They never stain.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything, except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
I don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously. You know I have to pull every string I can to get elected.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had...
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say? Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine. This is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. If Harvey gets elected... That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. sandwich the break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Batman XD. ¿Y qué pasó? ¿Qué cojones pasó?
It's me.
Soy yo. Reino de las sombras.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, you're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire. Whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has done. The recommended area seek immediate treatment
encomendaron mi vida
any of that tar
a
blast.
librar esta ciudad de la corrupción en su memoria. Alfred Pennyworth, mayordomo de la familia Wayne. Mi fiel paciente siempre solicitó a Alfred, mi arma secreta y mi as de la manga para poder seguir haciendo tras noche. Pasar de sus antiguas protestas sin él se derrumbaría de un día a otro. Wayne Dent, fiscal del distrito de Gotham City, candidato de a la alcaldía. Uno de mis más viejos amigos. Tiene muchas buenas ideas sobre salvar Gotham City, pero su ego siempre lo mete en problemas. Pese a todo, es difícil argumentar contra su impecable historial como fiscal, el mejor de Gotham City en 50 años. Hamilton Hill, alcalde de Gotham City, aprueba a todos los está mal, corrupto y podría hasta la médula sur y debería de elecciones. Ladrona gata. Esta es la ladrona gata. Crímenes, asaltos, hurto menor. nueva criminal relacionada con varios lanzamientos en definitiva nos deja muchas pistas. Actualmente DPGCC no tiene pistas. Ojalá supiera más sobre ella. Oswald Cobblepot alias Pingüino XD. Crímenes, tráfico de armas, combate de boxeo ilegales, tenencia de bienes robados. Era un amigo de la infancia, pero ahora es casi como un extraño para mí. Como en mi caso, su familia se desmoronó aquí en Gotham. Se fue un internado de Inglaterra, fue tomando de diferentes caminos. Al parecer lo sedujo y ahora es lo que se dedica a su estructura local. Un Olimpo imperial, un amplio de los maestros. Pingüino, ¿qué pasó? James. Ya me faltan poquitos. James Gordon. Viejo loco. A ver, dice: teniente unidad de los delitos graves de... ¿Cómo es esto? Asesinados, Bárbara Gordon, hija. Bárbara. Soy imbécil, loco. Y le dije Barba. O Bárbara. No sé. Policía de manual. Una fuente confiable de segura información. Es un hombre de familia. Poco propenso a tomar riesgos necesarios en las calles. Vicky Beck. Esta es la periodista de investigación del Gotham Gazette. Una de las periodistas más ambiciosas y competentes. He leído sus reportajes. Algunos pueden ser un poco sensacionalistas, pero su pasión por la verdad es incuestionable. Lleva bastante de tiempo en el periódico. Es muy polivalente. De otros matarían por tener acceso a los informantes a los que tienen acceso, a los que tienen más información sobre lo que ocurre en Gotham que yo. Un día quizá necesito descubrir qué sabe. Camille Falcon, propietario de Sky Club, capo de la familia Falcon. Peor que Julián, en la que intenta meterse con la alta sociedad. Parece que este último pudo contrabando bienes inmuebles robando fraude. Podría meterlo en prisión, pero saldrá al día. Podrá acabar con las operaciones, pero en su lugar apreciando su imperio enorme y tiene muchas capas. Hay que encontrar pruebas sólidas y válidas para condenarlo. Gotham City. Ya voy XD. Notificaciones, ganaste un trofeo. Tú de Gotham City.
Two more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
And improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. It probably isn't anything you did wrong.
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families aren't true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
He needs your help. He believes that together we can make
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham.
The newest addition. Can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space. Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations
I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
is a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire. Whatever's burning there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to get any of that tar black smoke.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed in the tight cars with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. Police
Let's find out what was so important.
2 more patients have gone missing.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp cave. In front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree. It isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
They're not unappreciated. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
In the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
¿Y qué quiere que haga aquí? Ah, creo que tengo que ir aquí.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime,
Y mientras tanto...
I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I had everything under control.
It's true. I've seen you take down worse thugs. But I'd already sewn you up once tonight, and I had no interest in a repeat performance. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
I have a job to do, okay? A responsibility to this city. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume.
Well, the car helps.
Oh yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
I think he just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Parque de Coba, 6 de la mañana o 6 de la tarde aquí.
Where are you, Oz?
¿Dónde estás? Igual. Oh, ¿puedo hablar contigo, señor? Señor. No me la creo. ¿Por qué subiste, idiota? ¿Puedo bajar? Buenísimo, buenísimo. Porque me falta revisar estas cosas. ¿Qué? Coronavirus XD. Ahora sí, subamos. Vagabundo. F. Cayó en las drogas. Otra vez vagabundo. ¿Qué puedo? Dar limosna. ¿Qué es limosna?
Thank you, sir.
Y ahora sí que sí.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
¿Y ahora qué quieres que haga, Pito Galáctico? A ver, veamos aquí, carrito de compras. Vaya, qué carrito de compras tan extraño. Tú que me miras, Pito, de lear a Darkon.
Hey.
Beat it.
¿Qué es eso? Metemos a vergazos, ¿es? Espérate, a ver, ¿qué más hay por graffiti? Estatua, mirar.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Go ahead. Try and take it.
The hell do you say? End him!
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do?
Arriba. No, qué imbécil.
Stay down! This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong. This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, There. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, it's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Well, those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I
Como
did.
que Oswald no
Both
lo
of us.
olvidará.
This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Oh, wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
It's politics, Oz. That's how the game is played.
I thought you had more integrity than that. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And...
What?
It'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement.
Se bugueó, qué carajo. Porque cuando tiró la lata.
Sorry, mate. This
estaba
reunion got a lot more
capucha,
grim than I planned.
Y cuando la tiró.
Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce.
Que me lleva hasta ti, Bruce.
You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
No,
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
It remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Oh.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Carajos. La rueda de prensa por el nuevo sistema musical. Minutos esperándote.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce, Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. We're still, those who do get out, or God forbid, escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Bruce?
I'm here today because I want to heal Gotham. To stop the culture of crime that's running our streets. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, we create a new face for Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
Harvey is the one who invited him.
Bruce?
Personally, I would never welcome that man into my home. Anyone else have a question?
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
How dare you? I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being, what, criminals? Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Okay. Oye, pero ¿cuándo acaba esto?
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
this warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I'm sorry, are you arresting me?
Not unless I'm forced to. We're only collecting evidence today.
I didn't do anything.
That's what we're here to find out.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The war places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Foto, recoger.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
I'm a bit busy right now, Miss Vale. As you can see, Gotham's finest, not the best house guests.
Yeah, the kind who steal things. Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here...
instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here.
Record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat
¿Cuándo
this,
se acaba
Bruce.
esto,
The
Dios?
Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke.
No
A
me lo
fire is
creo,
heading this way.
gente. Creo que ya voy a terminar el directo porque me apareció
We've
esta
done nothing
wea
but
de-
support Gotham, even in its
no
darkest
puedo
days.
admitir
All this
de
on the
que
anniversary of your
está bajo esta
parents'
wea.
Not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he
No,
didn't.
no me aparece XD.
Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
No me aparece XD.
Harvey's
Ya,
the
bien,
district
bien, bien.
attorney.
Todo bien, todo easy, easy peasy. ¿Soy yo o esto es infinito, loco? Café triste, XD.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
You owe me an explanation.
And I will get you one, straight from Mayor Hill's mouth. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Do you think Falcone could be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Pero que se da cuenta,
Hey,
Harvey,
you?
o algo así.
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
How'd you get that shiner?
Bruce?
It's okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right? I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
I'm sure your clients will understand.
I doubt it. In my business, people aren't very forgiving. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed. I guess you're not gonna give it up as easily as you gave up your identity. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
Si vas a jugar XD.
Selena, please.
No, es que
give
este es
me the
un
address.
directo de un jueguito de Batman XD.
Oh, he says please when he wants to.
A ver, juega ahorita,
Okay,
porque de aquí he de
Seems I'm
jugar
screwed
el
either way.
sábado por la tarde o
My
noche.
contact.
Sí, solo
He'll be
espera
expecting
que
it.
terminen estos manes y ya.
Not a bat.
When are you
Juega
supposed to
un
meet
poco
him?
más porque tengo
15
bastante
minutes ago.
lag. Aquí voy con 300 de ping.
Gotta hurry.
El menor pin es 90.
Everything
Él no
okay here?
tiene...
Claro que no.
You tell me. I have my people
y le
working
dejo a
on it.
uno de vida
I'm gonna straighten
literal.
everything out.
I feel better already.
Estarás jugando tú, mijis truquis. ¿Viste, Wambra?
Simón, si juego un poco malillo es porque de ir con la...
Mejor juega.
Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce.
No, ves
Stay
que me
for a
compré el
drink?
mono XD.
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Jaja, XD.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Ojalá se acabe el primer episodio, loco. Ya llevo como 2 horas aquí. No, 1 hora y 10, algo por ahí.
Es una caca.
Oye, es que si no se acaba, le dejo aquí el directito. Oye, que no se acaba.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse.
Bueno, gente, hasta aquí ha sido el directo de hoy de esta serie, así que chao XD.